Hello, I welcome all my children to our English class. Today, I would like to deal with the writing section of our English core. Today, specifically, dealing with the short composition of notice. And altogether, we have 4 short compositions, that is advertisements, notices, designing or drafting posters, writing formal and informal invitation, and replies. These are the short compositions that you need to attempt for your examination. And for examination, 1 question out of 2 short answers you have to attempt. Okay? And the mark is out of 4. And today I would like to focus on notice. You have already learned this notice in your 11th standard, but still here we can revise once again how to write a notice and what are the essential things that you need to remember while writing a notice. Okay, so as you all know that a notice, the purpose of writing notice is to give a large number of people about something or that is going to happen. Okay, and also a notice is said to be a printed or written information that can be in the form of an official statement of public importance or a warning in advance, or this notice can be also used for giving information to a segment of people at large. Okay, actually it is written in simple and formal language, and also we see that it is always brief to the point, and notices are generally given in newspapers or magazines or displayed publicly on the notice board or in an organization. Okay, so the most important thing that you need to remember is do not use flowery language when you are writing notice, because notice is strictly official. So you need to focus on simple and formal language. Okay, so now let's think about the main characteristics of writing notice. Okay, so the format for writing a notice is, it includes name of the institution or issuing authority. Then the word notice, it should be given in capital letters. Okay, so the word notice you have to give in capital letter. Okay, that is very important. Okay, then you have to write what? The title. Then comes the date, then the writer's name with designation, and finally this format of a notice should be in a box. So these are the important things that you need to remember while writing a notice. The format of notice, I'll repeat once again. This includes what? Name of the institution or the name of the issuing authority should be given. The next one is the word notice. This word notice should be given in how? In capital letter. The full notice should be given in capital letter. Then comes the title or heading, or about what you are going to give the notice. Then you have to focus on date. Okay, then after date, here comes the body. Okay, body of the notice is there. After that, you have to write the writer's name with designation, and it should be in a box. Okay, so these are the things that you need to remember while just writing a notice. It's the format of a notice. Now the points to be remembered already we have discussed, but still then necessary details that you need to remember always. What is that? Okay, name of the issuing authority or agency, whether it is be a school or a company or any other firm, etc. Then date of issue or the release of the notice. That's what I have given in the format date. Okay, in that you have to write the date of issue of notice or release of notice. That date you have to write there. Then the title or the subject of the event, or what is going to happen. You have to give answer to the question, what is going to happen, why, what is the reason behind giving this notice should be given as the title or subject. Okay, then coming to the body of the notice, these things should be focused. What is that? The date in which the thing is going to happen, the time, duration, place, venue. That is when and where. Venue is a place, duration, time, date, where, when and where. You have to answer for this question in what section? In the body part. Okay. Then after writing the notice, you have to give the authorized signature of the person who is writing the notice, the name and the signature. And also you need to give the contact details, just like the designation also. And you should remember one thing, that notice always should be written in third person. Okay, remember that you should write the notice always in third person. Then, as I told you earlier, it should be brief and precise. Then most importantly, in the body part, you should give answers for at least for any of these questions. Okay, what, where it happens, or where the incident or the program is going on, when it will go conducted, when it will be conducted, and how probably. For these questions, WH questions, you have to give answer in the body of notice. Is it clear? And also the purpose of the notice should be also informed. And as I told you earlier, it should have a heading. Okay, apart from this one, you need to have a heading. Okay, heading also should be given. Okay, heading should be also given. And as I told you, it should contain the required information in simple language. Then it should also look attractive. And the word limit is also there. Actually, the word limit for writing a notice is 50. Don't forget. Okay, the word limit is 50. Okay. So these are the things that you need to remember, or the necessary details that you need to furnish in a notice. Okay. Now let's see the format official, or how you need to form it. See, as I told you, name of the issuing authority. Okay, this is very important. If a notice been issued from our school, you need to write the name of the school here. Then the word notice. Notice in caps. Okay, in caps. Then date of issue or release of the notice. If you are just issuing the date, if you are issuing the notice today, you have to write today's date. Then the title or the subject of the event. If it is all about Republic Day or celebration with relate to, if you just intend to conduct a program with relation to Republic Day, then you have to write competition on Republic Day. Then the body of the notice. In this, when you are going to conduct the Republic Day, at what time it begins, and what is the duration, then in which place, whether it be in your school auditorium or whether it is being conducted in your particular place, and the what is in the auditorium of the school or something like that, you have to write in the place. After, and also a sum up of what is you are going to conduct on the particular day should be given here. Then after that, in the left hand side, you have to give the authorized signature as well as the name and the designation. Okay, this is something talking about the name, designation and signature. This is authorized signatory. That is the name, designation and signature should be given. So, and after all, don't forget that this is very important. What is it? Putting this notice in a box. This is very important. Sorry for what is it? Giving a wrong box, but still then you have to give the notice in a box. Okay. So let's see one example of notice. Here I have given you one question. You are Nagul Prem, the president, cultural forum of your school. You have organized an inter-school patriotic singing competition on Republic Day. Write a notice in about 50 words, that is the word limit, informing the students about the event. This is the question, and based on this question you have to make one notice. Answer also is here. So what is it? First of all, we have the Navarchana School, Pune. That is the name of the institution or issuing authority. The school is going to conduct a program likewise. So, this is the name of the issuing authority at the very first. Then the word notice in capital letter. Then the date. On which date the notice been issued? On 2nd January. The date of notice being released or issued is on 2nd January. Then this is what we call what? Heading. Okay. This is heading. You have already learned all these things, but still then I'm reminding you. Then here comes the body. Okay. And this body, what is that? What the details? The purpose of this notice being given here. What is the purpose? Organizing an inter-school patriotic singing competition. This is the purpose for giving the notice. Then the event. Event is what is that? Republic Day celebration, and the occasion is also given. Then when? Time on 10th January. The program will be, what is that? Organized on inter-school or the occasion of Republic Day. When is the Republic Day? 26th January, isn't it? And also the time is given. Flag hosting ceremony at 8 o'clock. Everything is given here, isn't it? So, whom you need to give your names to, or when? What is the last date of giving the names was also given here. That is 10th of January. Okay. The cultural forum of the school has organized an inter-school patriotic singing competition on the occasion of Republic Day. More than 20 schools from the city will participate. The program will be held immediately after the flag hoisting ceremony at 8 a.m. The students interested in participating should give in their names by 10th of January to the undersigned. Okay? Who is the undersigned? Nagul Prem, President Cultural Forum. So the name of the person is given, the designation is given. See? Then the follow-up detail should be given by whom? By Nagul. Isn't it? That was also said here. So this is a format, or this is how you need to write a notice. I hope you understood. Now here I have a question for you to do as an assignment after this. It is that write an agenda notice for the meeting of security men with the director of their agency to discuss certain security hazards and arrive at specific resolution. So you have to write answer for this. Okay, and see whether you can bring all these important details in the notice. Okay, so do your work properly. I hope you understood how to write a notice. Okay, thank you all. Have a great day.